Lamps, a great light source, and now a great way to accessorize your game room. In this video, we'll have a step-by-step tutorial on how to create a lamp out of an NES Advantage and a Zapper. Here we go. Before you begin, you'll need to gather a few supplies. You'll need an NES Advantage controller, a Zapper, a bottle lamp kit, a drill with various size bits, a Phillips head and small flathead screwdriver, scissors and pliers, screws with bolts, glue, a lampshade, and a light bulb. The first step is opening up the NES Advantage controller. There are 2 screws at the top and bottom of the base, and also 4 hidden screws in the corners. Pop off the felt pads in each corner to expose the screws beneath, and then remove them. You can now take off the metal base. Next, we want to remove the leftmost turbo button to create an open space for the lamp cord. Take a pair of pliers and remove the button from the top, then remove the screw and washer beneath. On the circuit board on the opposite side, remove the capacitor corresponding with the turbo button. Next, cut the wires to the controller cord with a pair of scissors to get them out of the way. We can leave all of the other hardware intact, which will give the base an authentic look and feel. The next step is to open up the Zapper. Remove the 5 screws on the side and set aside the light gray side pieces. There are 2 smaller screws at the tip of the gun, which you can remove with a small flathead screwdriver. Set the screws aside and then open up the light gun. First, remove all of the loose pieces inside of the Zapper. Next, you'll want to unscrew the housing around the trigger and remove the exposed wires. Then screw the cover back together and leave the remaining pieces intact. We will next need to drill holes for the lamp cord and also to secure the Zapper to the base with screws. Drill a small hole along the left side of the turbo button slot to avoid the circuit board beneath. The lamp cord will go through the larger hole and the screw will fasten through the smaller one. Next, drill a larger hole at the back of the gun for the lamp cord and a smaller hole for the screw right beside this. Be sure to screw through both the gun and the light gray siding. Take the 1 1/4 inch screw and thread it through the NES Advantage from the bottom. Feed it up into the Zapper and then tighten it into place with a nut. Next, drill a hole through both the Zapper handle and Advantage controller, being careful to maintain good alignment of the gun on the base. Thread the 3/4 inch screw through the hole and fasten it with a nut. Next, take out the pieces of the lamp kit. Feed the lamp cord through the bottom of the NES Advantage controller and then through the back of the Zapper. The cord will wrap along the top portion of the gun to avoid the trigger housing. Be sure to feed the wire through the light gray gun siding as well. Next, align and snap the 2 sides of the Zapper together. Then screw the sides back together with the 5 base screws. Take out the bottle adapters and select the size that best fits the neck of the gun. The middle adapter will fit best from this particular kit. Thread the metal adapter through the stopper until 1/4 inch is showing from the top. Fasten the washer to the bottom to hold the stopper in place. Then insert the stopper into the barrel of the gun so that about 1/4 inch sits above the top. Screw the final 2 screws at the tip of the gun to fasten the stopper firmly into place. Next, put the metal base washer into place and screw the base mount to the threaded adapter. Attach the wires to each side per the instructions, making sure to assign them to the correct side. If needed, gently feed the wires through the bottom of the Advantage controller so the base mount sits snugly in place. Finally, snap the top mount into position. Realign the base plate of the NES Advantage controller and screw it back into place. Reattach the felt pads with fresh glue to cover the screw holes. Flip the assembled lamp upright, place the lampshade in place, and screw in your light bulb. Finally, plug in the lamp and your project is done. I hope you found this video helpful. This project is a little more involved, but when it's finished, it makes a really cool piece. If you have any specific questions about the process or thoughts on the project, let me know in the comments below, and as always, thank you for watching.